Hello guys, here we are. Oh, Wolf!
Λες πως μ' ακούει. Πάμε έξω από εκεί. Έλα, έλα.
Wolf!
Βγάλε το δες κρεατάκι από την πόρτα. Σαν τρελός έκανε.
Wolf!
Έδωσε και στον άλλον όμως εκεί. Έλα. Έλα. Βουλφάκο. Χτύπησε 2 φορές το πρωί. Απ' την τρέλα του να βγει έξω, δεν ήξερε που σε ποιο δωμάτιο να πάει. Να πάει να τα κάνει από εδώ, να πάει από εκεί. 2 φορές χτύπησε. Έφυγε ένας.
Inside here we have Buddy.
Μυρίζει τον άλλον, έχεις.
Wolf! Wolf!
Περνάει κανένας απ' έξω.
Wolf!
Πάει και τον κοιτάει και του γαβγίζει. Παρακολουθώ μέσα από το παράθυρο. Ακούω που γαβγίζει. Λέω, κοίτα η κουτσιλιά.
Wolf! Now I'm leaving you guys. I'm going to play with you. You seen Wolf. Now you see Buddy. That's going to come all over me. Yeah. That's a typical situation since I got Wolf. Don't lick the phone. Come on, come on. Get off me, you're heavy. Ah! He thinks he's a puppy, but he's not. What do you have there? Buddy? He's definitely 50 kilos, maybe 60. That's 100, maybe 120 pounds. So, we've seen Buddy, we've seen Wolf. Here I have started the planking of the second side, but the first wood strip needs to dry before I do anything. And I found the time to make the base. I have to build a circuit, of course. Here are the components that we need. Here are some screws, wires, tools, everything. Let me get the camera on a tripod and we'll begin. So guys, I'm going to build this one like I did with Montans. Exactly, exactly the same procedure. This means that we're going to build a circuit over here. I'm going to cover it, of course, and maybe I can build it over here and cover it. We will see. It's better to build it underneath and cover it. Yeah, why not? Let's build it here. Let's build it here in the center. I'm going to cover it with a small wooden box. I'm going to build that one, of course. No, I'm going to build it here because we're going to have wires coming here. It would be a stupid idea to build it over here. We're going to have wires coming over here. So I'm going to build it here. What we need this component for the wiring and a small bridge circuit. This is to transform the 12 AC that I'm going to use to a 12 DC. A small capacitor. I'm not going to need a big one like the other times. This is 1000 microfarads, not 2200 like the other time. Again at 25 volts and a 12 volt voltage stabilizer This is the IC circuit 7812 for 12 volts positive stabilization. Okay, first we need to make a couple of holes here. Believe this is appropriate. Not going to need the power drill, of course, for this type of holes. All right. Let me bend this. The capacitor let me see. Okay, like that, with a minus on the side. Give me a moment because I need some silicone. Now, if I have it like that, it's easier to glue everything, but if I have it like that, I gain a lot of height. So I'm going to put it like that. Seems that okay. Give me a moment. Now, to make the circuit, the components are all in position. Here we have the positive output. So here we're going to attach the positive foot of the capacitor. Of course, we're going to cut any excess. This is the negative, so we have to attach the negative foot over there. Of course, you realize it's not long enough, so we're going to use some wire, but also the middle foot of this stabilizer goes to the ground. So this is the negative, that's the ground. So this is going to be glued, soldered, call it whatever you like. And we're going to need a small wire for the capacitor. Alright, now this is the AC input. These two are going to be connected with these two. This is the positive input, so what I need to do is use a wire to connect the output from the bridge to the input of the IC. Now I need to connect the input. Let's use the green wire. After all, they all the same. So let's see what we have here. We have the input coming of course from here, but goes over here with two wires into the middle fit of the bridge circuit, which are the AC input. We have the capacitor connected the positive to the positive output of the AC of this bridge circuit, and the ground, the minus part, connecting to the ground minus part output of the bridge circuit. This is the IC, the stabilizer. We have the output from the bridge circuit and also connected the capacitor connected to the input of the stabilizer. The middle foot is the ground, so it's connected to the ground, and this is the output that we're going to have 12 volts, and it's not connected to anything yet. So give me a moment, because now we have some woodwork to do and I'll get back to you. In Montans I have built the circuit, making holes coming through this piece. It's too much of the trouble. I don't have a very long drill tip that it's also small diameter, drill a hole directly, so I have to do two or three, with the problem that it won't I want to be able to find the hole. So for that reason I'm going to drill a hole over here, and I'm going to have the wire coming up here. Also the same thing over here, a hole, and coming the wire up here. The wire can be covered easily or painted, so it's not going to be visible, but I'm thinking about using a brown wire so it will match the rest. This is brown. So to do that we need to open a couple of holes. We have many wires here. I believe 1.5 is 1.2, 1.4. It will be sufficient enough. So first of all, let me show you. I have the hole here, I have the hole here. This is wrong, this is not a hole, I started there, and here we have two holes for the power. What I need to do now is make a path for the wires. This is the plus, this is the ground. This is the ground, this is the plus. So I need to have, give me a moment. Sorry for that interruption, guys. Now what I was saying, I have to make some paths so the wire can be reached over there, and of course without interfering with the base. Lots of sawdust. Oh, I have to vacuum. Give me a moment. Now let's do the wiring. Now, for the finishing touch, I have to open a hole right here. I'm opening a hole 1.2 millimeters. Just to make sure that this pin fits. It doesn't. I need a bigger one. So I'm going to go to 1.4. Now it fits. It's the camera in the way, so it makes hard for me to get it around. Alright, got this. Let me do the other one. And of course, we have to glue to solder this over to the ground. That's easy work. The circuit is complete. Now, let me gather my materials and we'll try to do a test run, but not the way I like it, but let's hope that I can make it work. Now, let's try. Of course, you realize, because I haven't placed the pieces that I will need to make contact, I'm going to use these wires, positive on the rear, negative in front, and we have light. So the circuit working, it's working perfectly. Now I have to make a cover to cover up this piece over here. This is not very hard and not worthy to film it. I'm just going to use some wood from my own supply, and I'm going to make a small box to contain the circuit inside. So this concludes our today's video. This is, guys, how to make the circuit and how to wire the base. Everything is beautiful. This of course needs some gluing at the time, but not now. It's perfect. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget the super thanks ability, and I'm hoping to see you in our next video of this series, because as more steps that we're doing, the more beautiful Candelaria gets. Thank you very much, guys. Take care.